The hell?
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? It is your boy Hitman Boogie, and we are back again with the best show there is, the most must-see talk show on YouTube. It's the Contract Kill, and of course, you know I couldn't do this by myself. Course, my lovely co-hosts with me today, and I don't know why she got scissors in her hands, knowing she dangerous. Ladies and gentlemen, my bestie, my twin, baby kid. How you doing, kid?
I'm okay. As y'all can see, I'm currently cost testing Shaggy, and this is a go.
It's a go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a go. It's a go. It's a go, ladies and gentlemen. We have liftoff, ladies and gentlemen. And then coming back, my brother representing the Drip House podcast. Yeah. My man from the M.I. Crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback I, make them all die. Mississippi Sip. D-Real Brent, what's going on, bro?
I'm good, my guy. Blood high flavor, my guy. How about you?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. I'm highly favored as well, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hella, put the scissors down.
No. I'm doing something.
Don't cut yourself. Or nobody.
And last but certainly not least,
this is why I'm using them.
One of my favorite people, my little sis, the resident Darwin of, you know what I'm saying, of the family. If you don't know what that means, look it up. You know what I'm saying?
You going night tonight.
The road.
Highlight.
That's a highlight. Oh, that's a highlight. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm glad it ain't me this time right now.
One of the resident, baby.
I'm glad it's not me.
Of the group.
What's good, y'all? That caught everybody off guard.
Bro,
I was just waiting for
I was hoping y'all didn't hear that.
I'm just glad it's not me this
Tell
time.
bro we heard that. Tell bro we heard that. The whole world heard that.
Listen, I already told him.
Archived.
He's like, oh, my bad. Bro.
Hey, listen, be prepared to see it on 3 Player Ninjas Instagram page tomorrow.
I ain't say nothing bad.
I'm just saying.
Said I ain't say nothing bad.
You good, bro?
It's right.
Anywho, today we are, if you see by the title, we are talking about Freddy versus Jason, which is a favorite subject of mine because 1, it involves horror. 2, it involves 2 of the greatest horror icons of all time. You know what I mean? And my first impression, of course, you know, my first impression of the movie was actually kind of decent. I just wish they would have had Kane Hodder to play Jason. That's all. We're gonna get into that later, but I want to know you guys' thoughts on Freddy vs. Jason, which came out in 2003.
That shit was garbage water mixed with hot dog water and 3 pounds of bounce that ass.
Wow, bro. Please tell me why you think that.
First of all, obviously, my boy Robert Englund, this ain't about you. this ain't about you. We're gonna push you to the side because you were like one of the only redeeming parts of that movie. We're gonna push you over there. It's okay. You in your own little corner. I think the dude who played Jason, he wasn't bad, but when you know Jason, or when you say Jason, you either think of little kid Jason or Kane Hodder.
Mm.
Think of Ari Lehman, who was little kid Jason, or you think of Kane Hodder. So the Jason guy, the guy who played Jason wasn't even bad. It's just that we were so used to seeing one style that by association, he just looked kind of bland. He is all right. That writing, I understand
Well, listen,
it suffered from
that
early
the writing
2000s,
for that movie was
but the writing
complete
for
dog
Freddy
water.
versus Jason,
Mm-hmm.
I would rather put a nail in my big toe and kick the fuck out of a door full force
To watch it?
than to read that script.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I hate the fucking script. But like all the
I can
action scenes, I'll watch them shits all fucking day.
Like the idea of them bringing the like, I understand, like, because they had it. They had the ball. You know the super hot fire clip? I took the ball. I shoot, but I missed it.
Mm.
That's exactly what
Just
happened.
like Texas Chainsaw 3D.
Listen, that is a whole different subject, and
I'm gonna keep my
talk
mouth
about that.
shut about that one.
Nah. Speak your piece on
Listen,
that.
I stand by what I said in the brain cell. They had a good concept. They just executed it very poorly.
But here's the shot.
I took the ball.
I
took my shot. I shoot, but I missed it.
So here's the bad part about. I'm gonna touch on Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D real quick. I know it's totally off topic, but here's the thing I think about that movie. If you think about all the reboots, reiterations, sequels to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it actually is one of the better ones.
It is. But just really?
But yeah. But back to the subject at hand, Freddy versus Jason.
Don't give me like the clip. Let me explain it. Freddy being forgotten and him needing someone to help him instill fear so he can get his powers back, that being Jason, because they both did go to hell.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good idea. That was a good concept. And the movie started with that. I wish the character actors would have been less annoying, a little more enjoyable, but hey, it is a horror movie. And unfortunately, you can't expect shitty characters from certain things. But
I love well-known actors, but some of them don't belong in horror movies.
Freddy died by fire. Jason died by water. How could we use that? My boy was out here, Michael Phelpsing in these damn streets.
You clearly haven't seen any of the movies.
Especially Jason Takes Manhattan.
Like water? Really? Really?
Man came to my hood.
Listen, making those two things the primary weakness in the two, and then to have the ending that you did, it made that concept just make no sense. Even more.
It was the concept for Jason, because hear me out. Freddy was dragged into the real world where the fire would actually be low-key fucking him up. So to an extent, I could low-key understand that. But Freddy ain't afraid of fire. That man gonna walk through that bitch to get you.
Here's the thing. What people are forgetting. Freddy can't die in the real world.
And that was gonna be my whole point.
Somebody gonna remember him.
Who? That's the only way you can kill him.
But that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. That's the only way. That's the only way you defeat Freddy is by forgetting about him.
That's it. That's your one true flaw. You don't think about him, and he comes.
I mean, that was the whole reason he brought Jason back to life.
Imagine Freddy hunting a kid with amnesia, though.
Then you got to think about Jason. Didn't know
Freddy is a scary idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You kill an idea, you have to forget about it.
That part.
Exactly.
And she
So
really said, "Kick my ass," and turned her back on Freddy, and it worked. And I was like, "Oh shit!"
Mm-hmm.
so I'm just like, he's, you know what the fuck Freddy is?
What?
The Bye Bye Man.
Ooh.
Hey yo,
Which was
not the Baba man, which was some cheeks, but anyway.
It was some hardcore cheeks.
with some
I mean, it was trying to be.
puns.
It was so hard trying to be. It was trying to be Nightmare on Elm Street so hard.
Yeah.
I heard that the Bye Bye Man character was somewhat inspired by Slender Man, which, if you knew what happened at that time, was completely uncalled for.
That part.
Yep.
But we're not gonna get into that. No, but my take on Freddy versus Jason after my first impressions, because I was young and stupid, I liked it. I liked the movie. It was great. But as I grew older and started watching it, not as a fan of the genre, well, as a fan of the genre, as well as a somewhat horror aficionado, whatever, whatever you want to call it, and just dissecting and breaking it down, it is a terrible, terrible, terrible movie.
Oh, absolutely fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It is a terrible movie, and I think a lot
It
of
is
that
a
has,
fucking horrible movie.
and I think a lot of that has to do with the 18 like literally rewrites of the movie. I think that had
Rewrote that movie so freaking much.
like it has to do with that because I think they just took this most simple concept they could and like, all right, fuck it. We got to make this movie because we got to make some money. So, boom, this is the concept. And, let's get the dude that directed Bride of Chucky to direct this movie, which he was literally one of the sole reasons why Kane Hodder was not Jason, which still to this day pisses me off. You got Robert Englund, and then you got, I forgot, I can't think of his name. Ken something. He was a great stunt performer in other movies and other horror movies and stuff like that. But people know who Kane Hodder is. If you would have had Robert Englund as Freddy and Kane Hodder as fucking Jason, the movie would have made a shitload more money.
Yeah.
Much.
Knowing that it is, you got two people that know the character well, because they are that character.
They're known for that character. When you talk about Freddy, you automatically think Robert Englund for obvious reasons. And despite how many people have played Jason, you still think of Kane Hodder. Like you automatically think of Kane Hodder when it comes to Jason. If you are into horror movies and you know who the actors are, you automatically think of Kane Hodder.
Because when he first debuted in part 7, I believe that was Jason is shout out to the homie that meet, as he playfully calls it, Jason versus Carrie. But when he popped up in part 7, we just saw like, that's other Jasons. He's like, okay, he menacing, he doing his little thing, whatever. Part 7, Jason came out that motherfucking water with the spine out, like, bitch, I'm here. And the vibe was completely different. You're like, wait a damn minute. I ain't never seen this shit from Jason before. And that man gave it no fucks. He came out the lake in Kane Hodder's build and his vibe contributed.
Listen, Kane Hodder's
heavily.
Huge.
I think Kane Hodder's like 6'3", 6'4".
He's like 6'4" and super buff. He's also a juggler.
Again, you said 6'4" super buff. Will you
never mind.
Why?
I thought he was taller than that.
No, he's like 6'4".
Yeah, that man is like 6'4". And reported.
My brother's 6'7".
Here's the thing.
Damn.
Kane Hodder.
Nothing. Yeah, homie just turned 18 too.
Kane
Damn.
Hodder
How
isn't
tall
an
you?
asshole though.
Like
Like
5'6".
I can understand not recruiting characters or having actors or actresses come back to reprise roles because they're asses. But like Kane Hodder has
It's
been
like one of the coolest
reportedly
people.
the nicest person. He was on board for Freddy versus Jason and was bummed because the bullshit excuse they gave him is, oh, I didn't like how his eyes were.
You don't like my eyes? Well, I'm gonna say this though. That's why Kane Hodder got his fucking revenge on Freddy in another movie. If you know, you fucking know. If you seen Hatchet, you know what I'm talking about.
My boy got his lick back. It's cool. He got it back in
He
blood.
really did.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, yeah, he
He
got
got
his
it
movie
back in
back,
blood.
alright.
He got his lick back.
Yeah, he got that shit back in blood.
Yeah. So
But
I'ma kill
Kane
you in
Hodder is
another
a
movie,
sweet dude. So it's like I don't understand why
though. Because
they
of his
didn't.
eyes.
Because of his bullshit. Because like, here's the thing.
First of all,
with
Jason only has one eye. Number one.
That part. So I
Nautica,
don't
he only
and
has one fucking eye.
the only time he ever remotely even came close to having two eyes was Jason Go to Space.
Jason
I
X.
still haven't seen that
Wait,
one. That
no,
was,
no, I got it.
Jason X is funny.
Wait.
Listen,
Jason X is hilarious. But
Jason
I got
is
it.
fucking
You know what I
hilarious.
call it now? You know what I call it now, Kevin?
What?
In Space with Jason Voorhees.
Hey. I hate you.
Sit your ass in the goddamn corner. Because I
That's
just
really
got
in the
where that
corner.
was.
That's
in the
really
corner.
Turn your ass up.
Hey,
I hope
listen,
you-
In Space with Jason Voorhees.
I hope the next time you go get a black or something, that bitch stale.
Hey, bro, don't say that shit.
rude.
Don't say that shit. Man, I got a blood in the car right now waiting on me. Don't say that shit.
Hey, don't say that shit.
The blood in the car. Don't say that
Is
shit.
Sweet John light up?
But here's the thing, though. Unlike with Jason,
Give me
Robert
rules.
Englund has been Freddy. So
Right.
it's like when you think of Freddy, you either think of one of his punchlines, which for some reason is
Or-
usually "Welcome to prime time, bitch."
Or just a word, bitch.
Exactly.
Nah, my favorite. He said, "This is God." Yes, yes, it is. I like you. You're my friend now.
Like when you think of Freddy, you think of Robert Englund. When you think of Jason, you think of Kane Hodder, despite the fact he only played him for a couple of movies.
He
Yeah,
born
it's
enough
like-
with the
Kane
movies
Hodder.
though.
Like you were saying
thing, right?
earlier, there are certain actors and actresses that portray roles you just can't come in and fucking replace and then expect the crowd to be like, "Ooh, this is a good ass
That part you
movie.
can't
This
replace
a good-ass TV
well-known
show."
actors with somebody
Like,
else.
honestly,
and then expect
like,
people to be okay with that shit.
When the movie first came out, of course, I wasn't into doing research behind movies and things like that. I was so fucking bummed out when I did the research for the movie when I got older to find out that Kane Hodder was not Jason.
Same.
Like, you got rid of my man Kane Hodder, bro. Like, for real. Like, why? Because he didn't have eyes. You didn't like his eyes.
But one thing though, you gotta think about it. It doesn't matter what you like, more like the people who like us gonna spend the revenue.
I
to
don't
watch
think
it.
they could pay for him.
It's not even it's not the pay. It was literally we don't like the way your eyes look in the mask.
But one thing though,
I don't like the way your eyes look. Your eyes look you too aggressive.
But
you know who the fuck
point.
Jason? Do you know who the fuck Jason Voorhees is, motherfucker?
Jason is aggressive all the way fucking around. So
Look, he
Homie
is black
literally is
for
a
energy
vintage-
to the
a
teeth.
fucking death.
He's a vengeful spirit.
The man want
What
to
he
kill
is.
anybody who would step on the ground that he walk on.
My
It
man
could be
only
a
got
dog. The
caught
dog gonna get
lacking
murked.
twice. My man got caught lacking 2 times, but he learned from his mistakes.
Fuck Tommy Doyle.
Did you say fuck Tommy Doyle?
Yes.
You mean Tommy Jarvis, motherfuckers? Respect
bad.
on my man's time.
My bad, Tommy Jarvis.
He did.
Wait,
He did do
wait.
my man.
Oh,
he
shit,
did do my
wrong movie.
man dirty though.
My bad. Wrong movie. Y'all.
He did do my. He did
Highlight.
do my man dirty, but
Boogie got a highlight. Yeah.
Hey, doing this Saturday, we good, bro.
Funny.
Listen. One thing about and I found
Tommy
this out
Jarvis.
months ago. Shout out to this one TikTok source, but Kill Switch Engage is on the soundtrack for Freddy versus Jason, and they also made the first theme song that CM Punk had before Cult of Personality. I cannot remember the name of that shit at the top of
It's
my
fire.
head. This is fire. Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out Brent. Came in with the
Shout out to
ICU.
Brent.
This is fire.
That nigga probably looked it up anyway.
I really didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't.
Nah, he probably looked it up.
I really
Hey,
didn't.
ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of Google.
Nah, but
Usually.
all right, so what I want to get into, we've talked about Freddy, we've talked about Jason. We have to talk about the killing point for this movie. These motherfuckers who in the movie that couldn't act to say their goddamn life.
Listen, I love Kelly Rowland.
Over
This was not the role for her.
No.
That was not the role for her.
Kelly, don't try to do what Beyonce did.
I ain't not gonna lie to you. I do not know
The only one that
in
can
the
act is
movie
Michelle
until she trying to give Jason mouth to mouth. Y'all realize, wait, that Kelly Rowland. What the fuck is she doing in this movie? That's the first thing that came to my mind.
I knew it was Kelly Rowland off Jump. Because when they the first scene of the movie when they were in the house playing the fuck Mary Kill shit.
Never.
Dude, you don't do somebody who don't listen to Destiny Child.
First of all,
the fuck Kelly Rowland ain't doing it here. It's giving. I still know what you did last summer with Brandy.
Hey, Brandy survived, so
I was happy that she fucking survived, but still, what the fuck she doing?
Y'all could let Mekhi Phifer survive.
Why are you here? Go make
Why are you here?
A decent song.
You get a bag. Hey, listen, get a bag. Get a bag.
Don't want Beyonce with the lead singer.
Listen, you have a name. You know she got paid for that movie.
No,
get a bag.
I'll say this, and then I'm not say. I'm gonna leave it alone. Beyonce was the lead singer because who her mama was, who her mama and her daddy was.
True.
The girl was the lead singer.
We're not talking about that right now because I don't need the Beehive coming for us. So,
y'all can come for me. I don't give a shit.
Hey.
I ain't say what I really have said.
I ain't
say what I really have said. I'll say that after the show. They really gonna come after me if I say it.
But no, the character, the actors and actresses.
Rose is about to say something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, I love Kelly Rowland. Like, you did a little good in your day, you know. But no. Was not it. Oh no, that's big facts.
Oh yeah,
that is absolute big facts.
Big facts.
But like,
big facts.
That wasn't, and like, not only was her character bland, the writing, etc. Since this is a part of the movie, baby, what the fuck was that wig?
Oh, they clearly got that from Tyler Perry Studio.
No, the fuck, that wig gave the burgundy red color that every bougie aunt, mom, and or grandma had in the early 2000s. And if a mom or aunt had it, it was usually either in that fucking hairstyle that she had it in the movie, or it was in that Fantasia haircut.
Not the hairstyle that the barbecue with.
Yes, that Fantasia pixie.
Wildcatter is grooming her wig.
Not that one. It's like a little darker.
It's a little bit darker.
My wig collection has gotten big. I'm up to 8 wigs now.
Damn.
Okay, Granny.
Listen, you get a different bitch every time.
Full of wigs, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone.
I said I don't care how loud.
Oh, I gotta
leave that alone.
Mama got about 20 wigs now. What you talking about?
But anywho, shit, I'm not gonna say nothing about my mom and her wig collection. She got shelves just built for her wigs.
Exactly.
That's cool, man.
But there we go. But no,
y'all get your camera. I'm sorry.
But Hi. Anywho, the character acting is just terrible in this movie. I mean, one thing I want to touch on, and I know my twin gonna want to touch on it too. The stereotypical fucking stoner in this movie. The stereotypical stoner in this fucking movie. Not only, like, bro, you got a fucking Jason Mewes stunt double. Like, you got Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. Like, bro, come on. Like, we really? And then, like, bro, why do you have to be a pothead? Like, he does not
Why
represent
did this
pothead.
nigga take a hit with a CG big ass worm caterpillar? The fuck that shit was?
But like, if you couldn't tell that, like, okay, first of all, here's my thing I don't get. For the motherfuckers who seen Freddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Kelly in the movie before her dude smoked the weed with Freddy or whatever. You would think characters like Kelly Rowland and the main character would tell these other motherfuckers what this nigga actually looks like.
Oh, you would think that. Oh,
Like, if you see a motherfucker with a burnt ass face that look like Deadpool got ran over and burnt twice.
and got like a glove on his right hand too, full of sharp object that can slash.
And
Well, I
he
mean,
stole Wolverine claws on some shit.
Yeah, if he stole Wolverine claws, don't trust that nigga. You would think they would tell them that.
No.
Think
But
about
hear
him.
me out. The homie, and yes, I remember his name because I absolutely fucking loved his character. My homie Freebird. This man, when they were sitting at the table with that Freddy by Fire bullshit, right? This man said, No. I know who Freddy is. Tell me who that big motherfucker was at the cornfield. Who the fuck
That
was
part,
that?
that motherfucker's real.
He said, no, fuck on that. Who was that nigga? Because what the fuck is he doing that? Homie didn't. Here's the thing. Homie wasn't even agreeing to their bullshit. The only reason homie ended up getting got is because he got possessed. He
got
was
high.
gonna mind his. Also, Kelly Rowland's character, that ain't realistic because that
here's
bitch
my
was for the
thing.
first 32 minutes.
Here's my thing, and I
32 minutes. Nah.
Here's what I
That's
no.
2 minutes.
Listen,
Too long.
here's what I liked about the whole Freebird shit. It was kind of different because I sat here and I smoked a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, and I sat here and I thought about it. Freebird was awake the entire time that shit was popping.
What?
However, he was high.
You ain't talk about that bitch ass nigga.
What?
Wait, who'd you say?
Freebird, the
Never mind.
pothead. However, I don't think it was weed. Because weed don't have you hallucinating like that. Sorry.
Homie was.
So you think with
Yeah.
LSD?
Hmm?
So you
Yeah.
think
Had to be
Peyote.
either acid or shroom.
I choose acid.
I'm gonna say acid, but it wasn't weed. Another character I didn't like was that you got motherfucking Greg from Scary Movie playing the fucking cop.
That's what on everything I look. Shout out to the homie Boogie because I was like, damn, I know this man looked familiar, and I kept trying to place where he was the op from Scary Movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I wonder I
man.
couldn't take that
He was
name
the motherfucker
serious.
with the little dick.
Not the little dick.
Listen, if
Okay.
you remember that movie,
Well, so with all these people cast, I know you don't show Boogie, but I just gotta say it.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Jason and Freddy, obviously, just gonna stick to the OGs on that.
Mm-hmm.
Who you would see at that time to play in that movie besides the current?
Recasting the movie?
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, hi.
Ain't
Pick that
motherfucking
cat.
hotter.
Okay,
Kobe!
well, obviously Freddy. I want Robert Englund to play Freddy. I want Kane Hodder to play Jason.
It could be Adult today time too. You want?
I want the woman who played Monica Rambeau to do Kelly Rowland's character.
Okay.
Because she did nicely. And, well, granted, that was more of a psychological thing, so that would have been more her speed, so I might take that back. This is slasher. That's different from how Candyman was.
Yeah.
No, I mean it'll work. It'll work. Also for the main character.
Oh, actually will work because got to think about Freddy is psychological slasher. So
I mean, it can be.
yeah, okay, you got to think about it.
It kind of started off that way.
Word.
I can't think of any actors or actresses off the top of my head that'll actually get it. Because with a movie like this,
to play the pothead, I want the pothead from Cabin in the Woods.
The dude who played Marty?
Here's the thing with a movie like this. Here's the thing with a movie like Freddy vs. Jason. You're basically going to have a bunch of B-list, D-list, and well unknowns playing the characters. Because if you get these A-list actors to play, these characters, to the average person who is not a horror movie fan, the average moviegoer is going to outshine Jason versus Freddy.
This is true.
So,
and what they need to use their money on is not the cast, but the fucking writers.
Exactly.
Okay.
I want James Wan on the fucking writing, but I want him to write for Freddy's standpoint because James Wan can definitely fuck with your head very nicely. Ooh. And Freddy is one that fucks with your head.
Okay, so
to add on to that,
I'm gonna shut up.
To add on to that, I wouldn't even James Wan. I see that. I would want either James Wan or Lee Winnell because people sleep on Lee Winnell because my man was the fuck out of Upgrade.
What?
Ooh. Ooh.
Say it.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest, man.
I fucks with James Wan. I really do. But
Wow.
If I want, because this is a slasher, correct? I'm getting the man himself, John Carpenter.
I want Lee Winnell.
It's true.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you, because I would get John Carpenter to direct this movie because Wes Craven, R.I.P., is no longer with us.
Right. It would have been John Carpenter or Wes Craven, honestly.
Oh my God, right? Can you imagine that? Or shit, I would get fucking Cunningham. I'd bring Cunningham back to the fold.
What did Cunningham write? I can't remember.
Basically all the Friday the 13th.
You're right.
He had some influence.
Okay.
I would cast opposite to James Wan. I would cast Lee Winnell as the writer. That's the other guy who helped write Saw and some of the Insidious stuff like that. Because
Lee Winnell has done all of the Insidious movies. James Wan,
he's also done, and he's done Upgrade, and he also did that a really good Invisible Man remake with Elizabeth Moss.
Yeah, Lee Winnell did listen. Invisible Man. Okay, real quick, Invisible Man. We're gonna have to do an episode about that because I love every bit of that movie. Yes, it was kind of triggering, but
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
You think it was bad?
I didn't care for it at all.
Bastard.
Listen, that shit had me fucking wild. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like,
honestly, I couldn't care for it.
Was crazy for me at least I'm not gonna lie, and it worked because I felt like I was losing my shit with her. I'm like, wait, how the fuck it get there? Why the fuck is this open? But she didn't do that. Why the fuck? What?
Okay,
I'm out
the
here
reason
thinking
I
it
love
was a ghost.
the reason I love it, the psychologist and the person that I am, that I've been through shit like that. I loved it because it was a new take on what women who come from domestically abusive relationships actually go through.
What's going
It
on, bro?
literally just it made it a movie, but like a lot of people are like, oh my god, it was so scary, it was so creepy, like, oh my god, see behind me. Like, no, this is really what these women actually go through. Like, this is just like, oh, he was smart, so he actually made himself invisible. But like, where she was, like her mind in that movie, is really what the fuck happens with us.
Right.
But to get off of that, Lee Winnell is a phenomenal freaking writer. So definitely Lee Winnell would be on. Well,
I do agree with Boogie though. John Carpenter got to be
yeah.
associated
Again, Lee
with the
Winnell is
production
still
of this
kind
shit
of
one
more
way or another.
paranormal.
Which
And
I
did
mean,
you see it or did you not take Joan?
But I feel like he would be good at writing some of the things, like some of like how the characters were trying to figure out what was happening. Like how someone's like, oh, this might be Freddy or this might be Jay. Like I feel like he could have written those scenes a little bit better than how they were presented.
sure.
That's fair.
Like he
That's
definitely could have gave some clarification. I want Jar Carpenter on the fucking soundtrack of that bitch though.
Yeah.
Because shit, that Michael Myers theme go hard as fuck, and his studio did
Still
good
does.
with that one.
Still does to this day.
I'd be really rocking with that shit.
But yeah, Freddy versus Jason has its faults, of course, obviously, but also has its good moments. The added comedy from Freddy, just playing ping pong. I mean, not ping pong, playing pinball.
Pinball with the fucking pipes.
Jason's body was hilarious. Also, it touched on a lot of psychological shit with Jason, of course. Him being afraid of water, which still to this day doesn't make sense, but it does at the same time. But clearly, these motherfuckers never seen any movie before that. So it has its faults. It also has its good. It's there. It's a decent movie. It just was terrible at the time. It's still terrible.
It's still
okay. Your Boogie. I
It's
got a
good.
quick question.
What's up, brother?
Now, I want you at the overhead because it is your show. Since Keller is a psychologist and Rose just, well, she's a slasher by heart.
Rose.
Let's just call it a spade a spade.
Mm-hmm.
For y'all two ladies, if y'all can rewrite the movie the way y'all see fit, what y'all would change?
The dialogue.
One, well, if we're talking plot wise,
no, the whole thing from beginning to end.
Wait.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting Boogie on writing anything for Freddy and Jason.
Wait.
and keep in mind, Boogie's the overhead. He's the director.
Darwin, because I just had a moment. Listen, I understand that Tom, the GOAT Savini, was probably busy making special effects for other things to terrify us throughout our lives. But whoever the special effects artists on that movie, y'all, what the fuck was that?
Oh, your effects was trash. Your CGI was
absolutely. Listen, the CGI was trash.
And the effects were
even the practical effects were trash.
Again, shout out to my boy Dead Meat, James A. Janice. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my boy, but he pointed this out in all three versions of kill counts of the Freddy versus Jason movie, because he did it for Friday, he did it for Nightmare when he did Nightmare, and then he also did a recount of Friday. So why is it that y'all had so many fucking blood rigs and props go absolutely wrong in that one cornfield scene? Like, Jason didn't even hit that one dude, and like two other people's rigs and props were very visible. And listen, I understand shit
And that
goes wrong.
Listen,
Shit,
it's not even.
My
shit
thing
goes
is, why
wrong.
didn't
That's
none of
the
y'all
fault.
fix it?
Honestly, that's the fault of the editing. Whoever edited this fucking movie.
Right.
That's the editors.
That's the editing team of this fucking movie.
Because
Like,
the editors,
why would, but why was
all
the
the
blood
fucking
cheesy?
crew of this movie was just shit.
Why was the blood like it wasn't even so? Man, what the fuck is this?
So
The
honestly,
writers, the editors, the fucking special effects people. Everybody.
The
So-
best part about that cornfield scene is when they set the Jason actor on fire and you can see the overhead shot of this man just in the cornfield walking through that bit. Like, damn, he was set on fire for a long ass time. I was like, okay, good shit.
yeah. But no. Back to your question, right? Everything. I would change everything about this movie. Except for the plot. Because they actually have a good plot. Because if you pay,
it was horrible.
Because
I
if you
shoot
pay
the ball.
attention,
I grab the ball, I dribble it, I shoot, and I missed it. That's what the plot is.
if you've seen Jason Goes to Hell, you know why it's Freddy versus Jason. You know, you can clearly, the end of the movie, basically, spoiler alert, fuck you if you ain't seen the movie. I don't blame you. But at the end of Jason Goes to Hell, Freddy comes up with just a hand, the claw, grabs Jason's mask and drags it down to hell with him. And which sets up Freddy versus Jason. The plot of them forgetting about Freddy makes sense. Because if you forget about him, he can't do shit. And he did the right thing by getting Jason because of Jason's gonna kill everything in his fucking sight. And because the people are coming up dead, they're automatically going to blame it on Freddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So which brings him back and gives him his power back because the kids are going to talk. The adults who know what the fuck is going on, think they know what the fuck is going on, are going to keep fucking quiet. But the kids that are the teenagers that this is happening to are going to, talk about the shit. And I'm just like, honestly, they need to remake it in nowadays. Because think about this. Let's add the factor of social media to it.
TikTok,
Instagram,
YouTube,
no, TikTok
Twitter.
alone,
Twitter,
Snapchat.
Like, think
TikTok
about how many
Twitter.
YouTube.
If you add
think
TikTok
about the
and Twitter
comment.
into that
Listen,
bitch.
think about the commentary channels that are here on YouTube. That would jump at the fucking sight of this shit. That's what I think they need to do. They need to make this shit, remake it or whatever the case may be for nowadays.
Just don't threaten to cancel the motherfucker in the movie.
That part.
No, they're going to try to cancel it.
No, I'm saying no.
Don't threaten to cancel him.
Yeah, I'm gonna cancel you, Jason.
I'm gonna punch you.
I'm gonna cancel you, Jason. I'm gonna cancel you, nigga. I have
What
cancel.
I'm like 6'5", 300 pounds, and I have a machete. Who the fuck? Who you think you talking to?
And you can't kill me.
Nigga, do it look like I get?
Do it look like I give a fuck?
Do it look like I give a fuck?
Do it look like I
Do it look like I give a fuck?
Knowing that you can't kill me. I got shot before. I got burned before. What?
You can't kill me. I'm a bad bitch.
Listen, he is a vengeful spirit. He gonna keep coming back.
Nigga, we're gonna make it worse.
Listen,
You wanna know? Okay. And speaking of vengeful spirits, shout out to another slasher that my boy gets compared to, Mikael. Why do y'all motherfuckers keep
Yeah.
going to his hood?
So what?
Why do they keep going to Jason Hood? Like, if you pull up, Cam Crystal, hey, what's this Cam called? Wait, this Cam Crystal, I'm getting the fuck out.
Get the fuck
Bro,
out.
there is a town in Illinois called Crystal Lake. I am not ever going there. Ever.
You know
Ever,
they.
ever, ever.
Darwin's going Darwin, and Encyclopedia's gonna Encyclopedia. The
there's
reason they
actually-
call Nightmare on Elm Street a Nightmare on Elm Street is because there's an Elm Street in every city.
It really
Yep.
is.
There really is.
Yep.
There really
So
is.
when he-
But also,
It's funny
But
how I just passed it today.
there is
Go ahead.
actually a Haddonfield, Illinois, that does celebrate a lot of shit for Michael Myers now that his movie has been released.
See, the ancestors
Listen.
just told me,
No,
"Don't your
no, no,
black
no,
ass
listen.
go be curious.
Listen,
Sit your ass
listen.
back down."
Listen, and I'm glad you brought that fact up there, Rose, about the Elm Street being in every city. Now I have a question. Now, and this is gonna lead us into our next little topic or whatever. What if there's an Elm Street in Haddonfield? And it
There
just so
ha-
happened, hold on. And
It
it just so happens
Hey, yo.
to be the block that Michael Myers used to live on.
That's a good deal.
Listen,
That's a good deal.
that's a good deal, my nigga. That's a good deal.
I'll take 2
Because
tickets,
I'm
please.
not gonna lie, I hated Freddy versus Jason, and I really wish they had did Michael versus Freddy. Because the thing is, they kind of have the same thing, but
It wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked. Because you have the quintessential human slasher. Human, even though he like a superhuman now, but human slasher, spirit, evil spirit, demon, like Michael is honestly, I would love to see Michael versus Jason. That is more my speed. And if we're gonna do Michael versus Jason, I want Tyler Mane to play fucking Michael. I need
the only thing I was always like hard on was how would you execute that, because their thing is they go back to their homes, and those are in 2 different places.
Oh, you can make a way.
And it's like, what you gonna do? Pull a Halloween water and take them to a fucking college campus?
No.
Karen,
We don't know, but listen.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, hold up.
Here's how you can
Real
do it.
quick.
No, listen,
Real
come
quick.
on.
With that
Hold on.
fucking H2O shit.
Hold
The
on,
fact
Kelly.
that y'all tried to hit this man with a car and you could obviously tell that it was an inflatable.
Listen.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead, Rose. Go ahead.
Hear me out though, because why do I feel like this would happen, right? Karen, which unfortunately, yes, is actually the name of Laurie's daughter. In the new one, she has a daughter, then her daughter has a kid. Just
her name's Karen.
Because the Halloween timeline can get a little messy. Laurie's a grandma. But hear me out. Karen and her husband, well,
wait, I thought her husband was
before
dead.
No. Well, Karen, Laurie, and the daughter decide to take a trip out of town. Laurie is like, bitch, I'm not trying to go nowhere. I'm trying to go back to I'm trying to empty out this clip, these knives, and God knows what the fuck else, and to Michael. And he's like, Mom, Michael's like, okay. So they decide to take a trip. Now, Lori is just freaking out, just minding her own, but just keep looking back on the road to see if Michael pop up. But what she don't tell her is that she takes them on the lake. Like, Mom, look, it's a lake. It's nice and pretty. It's like, what kind of lake is this? And Lori and she tells him, and Lori is like,
bitch,
do you not realize where the fuck you took us? And then all of a sudden, Jason just ooga boogas his ass through the window, like.
Because here's the thing, we don't know exactly where Crystal Lake is.
Exactly.
This is
so
true.
we don't know where Camp Crystal Lake actually is. So it could be a mile. It could be literally 10 miles away from Haddonfield.
It could dead ass be in the same. It could just literally be 20 minutes from, like 30 plus minutes from the crib. We don't even know.
Sure. You could put the same, but that's
changing voice.
Yeah. And they just so happen to do that before Halloween.
Because they know he coming back around Halloween. And then we get to, and listen, Tyler Mane has to play Jason. I mean, not Jason, Michael. Michael from...
Isn't that the super buff ass Michael?
Yes, super tall ass Uber Michael, yes.
Uber Michael versus
the
Kane.
original one
versus Kane Hodder.
No, Tyler Mane is the one who played him, I believe, in the 2007.
Oh,
not 9-7.
Rob Zombie.
Oh, big Nick. Oh, yeah, there.
Big Mikey.
I need
that man ate all the Wheaties.
Because here's the thing. Yes, Michael Myers is an intimidating person. It's kind of like, I have the mindset of kind of like what's his name tried to do with, Batman and Superman. I need somebody who's as physically opposing as fucking Jason. I need somebody that, like, bro, listen. Where is Crystal Lake, bro?
Where that shit at, Brett?
Even in the Hardwood, New Jersey area, you in danger.
Wait, that shit near my old hood. Wait a minute. That shit near my old hood.
Hold on, wait. You said New Jersey?
Yeah.
That shit not that far from my old hood.
I know a horror movie slasher that's from Jersey. Chucky.
Which we gotta do. Listen, we gotta do a future episode on the Child's Play franchise, and more specifically the TV show. I need y'all to watch that because people need to put some respect on Mr. Charles Lee Ray. And that's what I have to say.
Well, no, we're also going to talk about the bullshit that was that fucking remake.
The only good thing about that remake was Mark Hamill.
That part.
The fact that it was made for TV. That's the thing.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But no. So now I'm gonna ask y'all this question. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. Let's talk about it. Who would y'all like to see in a movie together going up against each other? Horror movie, villains, whatever. Yeah.
Like they should have fucking did in the first damn place while the iron was hot. Ashley J. Williams. Fuck, put some respect on the Evil Dead franchise. Hell, Jason, because Jason is canonically a fucking deadite.
That is very true.
Like, bro, Ashley J. Williams, the realest alive. I'm sorry. Ash versus the Evil Dead, that whole franchise and like everything, that shit deserves more credit. And I'm glad that it's getting this booster credit because of the game that had recently came out. Because y'all need to start respecting Ash. This man said, This man literally went to a cabin, thought shit was sleep. He thought he was gonna be cupcaking with his girl. Nah, I'm afraid that can't happen. Boom, deadites. Then man went back in time. What is that? A boomstick. Boom. Y'all motherfuckers talking about, I got the boomstick. I got the boom. He was the man who invented the catchphrase. My man came up with the catchphrase, it's a boomstick. Give him credit. Not to mention with the way that the deadite lore and the Necronomicon is connected, do you know how many slashers this man could canonically be connected to on some cabin in the woods type shit? Irony.
I mean,
Like
that's where
this,
they got it from. But,
that's where they got the cabin from in some of those
Mhm.
shots from cabin.
mhm.
Irony. That's where the cabin in the woods got some of those shots from. But yeah, but he's connected to Jason. He's connected to Freddy. Hell, I believe this man. I believe he fought both of them in hell, and the
Oh yeah, in the
other
comics, yeah.
yeah, and with other undead psychological crossover. I can't remember the other crossovers at the top, but Ash is faced up. Ash got a good count, bro.
Yeah, he had in the comics, in the
He
Evil
be getting
Dead
his lick
comics.
back. He
Yeah,
make
in the
sure
Evil
he get
Dead
his lick back.
comics. In the Evil Dead comics, he did face. I believe it was Freddy and Jason.
This man be getting his shit back in blood, and he is determined to make sure your ass is not coming the fuck back. I need Ash in a movie with I want that to set up like the Deadite Jason. I want that set up. It's just that I know for a fact that they're probably never gonna write that shit because there are too many people who don't know the comics like that and who don't know the original source. So when that shit gets translated, they're like, wait, how the fuck did he know Jason? Acting like the Necronomicon ain't in the damn movie, but we're not gonna talk about it. That's it. I stepped down from my
I just
soapbox
had a
now.
thought about something. I'm trying to
I
figure
did.
out how you pull it off.
I did too. Give me, you know what? I got the perfect fucking one. Give me Hellraiser versus Freddy.
Motherfucker.
This man
Boogie
was
stay in
about
my
to
head.
Because
Listen.
mine was Freddy and Candyman.
Now, I want to see
That one
Cam Man
works too.
versus
Ooh,
That
I
one
want to see
works
that man
too.
scrap with anybody, to be honest.
And I'm sorry, if it's not Robert Englund and Tony Todd, I'm not watching it.
The moment you hear that "be my victim," you like, oh shit.
Rose, don't do that.
My bad. I agree with you though, Boogie. Pinhead
Pinhead versus Freddy.
That's the thing that I hated about the rights for Hellraiser is that they got so messy that the movies just became unbearable after a point. But OG Pinhead, he wasn't scary to me in the sense that Freddy was, but he was scary to me in the sense that, oh, so you want to be curious? You want to play fuck around and find out? I bet death, because
Instant.
I'm that curious motherfucker. I would see now if I didn't know horror, I would see the Lament configuration and think it's an ordinary ass puzzle box like everybody else do, and I fucking die. So it's like,
Oh, you
damn,
finna die.
you a little too
die.
realistic over there.
But you finna die.
You
Finna
finna die.
I would be like, hey, yo, you see this
Man,
box
you
right here?
finna die.
I would trick somebody, honestly, to avoid death. I would trick somebody into low key on phone. Like,
Hey,
yo,
bro, try
see
this new
box.
bro.
You see this box? I need $20 if you can complete it.
Nah, hold on. Y'all gonna say I ain't shit. Hey, listen, you see this new fidget box? Go play with it.
I know so many people that will work on.
As long as it ain't got crunchy sounds in it, I'm good.
It's like
they
a
got the
Rubik's
click
Cube.
clack sounds though. They got
They
click clack
got
sounds.
the click clack sounds.
Oh, I'm dead.
The licorice got click clack sounds.
I'm done.
I'm that stupid, man.
Those are my comfort sounds.
No, listen.
Yo, I have so many freaking fidgets that just make that click clack sound.
Kendall gonna be click clacking. She gonna finish the puzzle. That motherfucker gonna start spinning. She gonna be, oh shit, I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill Boogie. I swear to God, if I live through this, I'm gonna kill Boogie.
Hey, you better calm down before Kendall come back as a Cenobite and get your ass.
Therefore, I'm
on some
listen,
sequel shit.
Listen,
She will. She will. She sure will.
Butt cheek. Listen.
I'm gonna walk. No, listen. I'm gonna walk in my bathroom. This is gonna be a cube right there. I'm gonna be like,
Nah. It's been a long, stressful day. You come back.
Therefore, you gonna get
you
there
come
and
back.
Me.
No, you gonna come. No, it's
Payback's
been a long, stressful.
Bitch.
No. Hear me out. It's been a long, stressful day. You sitting down. You finna inhale this pen, or you finna inhale this blunt, and all of a sudden, sitting next to the blunt is just the Lament configuration box. Like, this motherfucker came back. Damn, let me smoke my blunt first.
But here's the funny part. You know how I'm gonna torture Boogie? I want personally to torture this nigga.
Damn, you go. Damn.
I want personally to torture this man. I'm gonna
Damn.
give you all the blunts you want, all the
No
lighters
lighter.
you need,
Oh shit. No weed.
and all them bitches gonna be empty.
Ooh.
What, the lighters? That's why I got them
The
into the
roll.
stove.
The roll,
Who
not,
said you was
not
gonna
the
have a
lighters,
stove?
not the lighters. The
That's why
rolls,
God
nigga.
said that.
The rolls are empty.
Listen, I got sticks.
What you
I
finna?
got
You finna run
sticks.
a
I got
for the
sticks, goddamn it. I got plenty of sticks outside. Shit. It's gonna get it. I'm gonna
I'ma
light
light
this
this
bitch. I'm gonna light.
Give me a motherfucking magnifying glass
Nah,
in the
here's the
sun.
funniest part. Here's the funniest part. All right, you can get it lit. It's gonna be some Reggie.
That just hurt that man's soul.
I
I
don't
mean,
like
his-
you no more. Talk about it's gonna be some red.
Nah, but Pinhead, but the Cinnabites would do that. But if it were Freddy would let you, or like let you take the inhale, but then you realize it's just like some crushed up leaves and shit. You'd be like, this nigga right here.
Listen. Hold on.
No. Freddy tried to do
Listen,
it.
hold on.
You
Harry,
gonna try
look,
to take a hit,
I'm
but
gonna tell you. I'm gonna
disappeared.
tell you this. Listen, if we was in a horror movie with Freddy, this is how me and Kat are gonna die. We're gonna be high. We're gonna be passing the blunt. The next thing you know, Kat gonna pass the blunt to Freddy and be like, shit.
Damn.
Wait, she gonna be. Here you go, bro. So think about it. It's not gonna hit until like. Wait a minute.
Wait a goddamn minute.
Boogie right here. you
Fuck.
you gonna tap me on the shoulder like you gonna
Listen, it's just gonna be. Hey, nigga, get up. Get up.
you gonna be like Boogie.
Get up.
Boogie. I'm gonna be high. Man. Listen, just don't call me a bitch before you kill me, nigga. Just don't.
This man says just don't
Fuck
call
that.
me a bitch.
Don't call
before
me a
you kill
bitch.
me. I hate
Fuck
that
that.
Hey,
shit.
Lee asked him, can we
Wait, no,
finish this
no,
first
but-
together?
Boogie
Can we
is gonna
finish the
be.
blunt first?
That part. Can we finish the blunt?
Can we
first?
finish the blunt? Because
Can we
listen,
finish the blunt?
can I fin-
Listen,
can I-
nigga, what
listen,
has you in the
'cause
rotation?
listen,
Just
if
can
I
we
die,
finish the
listen,
blunt
bro,
first?
I'm not finna, bro, on my mama, bro. I'm not dying sober, G. I'm not
You
dying
not
sober.
dying so.
I'm not
Can
dying
we at least finish the blunt?
Okay, wait.
When I go to
It's
hell,
like,
I
nigga,
wanna
this your fifth blunt. That's not the
when I go
point.
to
That's
hell, I
not the
want to be
point.
high. You
Can we
Wait a
finish the
minute.
blunt first
Hear me
before
out.
we die?
Hear me out though. Because Boogie said he don't want to die sober. Just if we were in a horror movie situation, I don't give a damn who it is. If I'm in the shower, at least let me get dressed. I'm not trying to die with my titties out.
You know what, bro? I feel you.
You got boobs.
I feel you 100%.
I'm not trying to die with my titties out.
Hey, yo.
Boogie,
I'm
you
sorry.
remember that somebody else said that exact same thing?
Yep. Not trying to die with my titties up.
Hey, if you're gonna kill me, at least let me put my underwear on first.
Yeah,
No,
I
bro, let me
think
put my
that's what
drawers on first,
No,
bro.
fuck that. Fuck that. I'm going
somebody
dick out.
like
I'm
I think it
going
was
out
like
with my
what
dick
Meet
out.
You on Mars or like one of them viners. I think it was Meet You on Mars. He made a video and he was like, man, who in my house? I'm not trying to die with my dick out. I completely understand.
Listen, I don't-
quick,
I'm
real
not
quick,
dying with
though.
my titties
No,
out.
real
for
quick,
real?
Sorry.
real quick thing that I find very soothing and relaxing. For people who like to partake, get high as fuck and take a good shower.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you gonna get stuck.
Finna
Oh,
die.
yeah.
Oh, no, that
That
bitch
shit
gonna
feel
feel
good.
so goddamn good.
That shit feels so good.
You gonna sleep good.
Bro, I did that. I got
I did
stuck
that
in the
shit one more
shower.
time. I was like,
I got stuck in the shower. Like, what we doing?
I
Bro,
fell
I was
asleep in
sitting
my
up there
towel.
just-
Oh,
I have
Oh,
never
baby,
partake.
I was sitting on the bed,
I've
moisturized.
never-
All of a sudden,
I'm pretty
it's
sure
bottom
one of
of
the
the
many times Keta his video called me, Nikki, I've been in the like Keta has just been high out
I
of the
don't
shower.
like clothes.
I'm like, bro,
Yo,
Listen,
I gotta put a shirt on because I was really just about to like angle my iPad, so I had to put a shirt on.
listen. It's the way, like, bro. That's how I knew me and Kettle was best friends. Like,
saw
I
this nigga
FaceTime
butt-ass
her.
naked.
She
Getting
FaceTime me.
dressed
She
in the morning.
getting dressed in the morning. She butt ass naked. You know what? I was like, oh, okay.
Facts.
I'm not the one who fainted. But
Hear
anyway.
me out though. In a horror movie setting. Now, unfortunately, now hear me out. Now, I've always made the joke to myself that because of my kneecaps, I would be that bitch that trips and falls on oxygen and die, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm black. I know I'm not living through the whole movie. But
Okay.
if there were a case where where black people did live through the movie, based personality wise, I would be the nigga to live.
You would.
Y'all the stoners,
You would.
and Brent is the strong black man, so you know they gotta kill him first.
Oh, y'all can throw me first.
Hold on. Actually,
Brent gotta go
Rose.
first.
No, Rose. Actually, you would die.
How?
You have knowledge of what's going on.
You know, you understand what's going on.
You understand the psychology around what the fuck is going on.
But sometimes smart bitches live in movies.
Which
Because
means
you
you would
like
know how
horror
to
movies.
survive.
You like horror
Smart
movies.
bitches live in movies.
Huh?
Smart bitches live in movies.
Depends.
Okay, let's take the group real quick. All right. So it's me, you, Tyler, Jay, SJ, MG, Rose.
Oh no, Tyler living out of all of us. Then if we
hold on.
put Tyler in the mix, Tyler gonna be the one to live.
It's because she white.
Brent.
No.
Okay.
Shy.
Tyler's baby. She's gonna live.
Tyler is literal president.
I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna let you know who's gonna survive. The ones who gonna survive is MG and SJ.
They the killers.
Because secretly, SJ's the killer.
Yep.
And MG's her accomplice.
Yeah.
Even if they weren't the killers, SJ is too smart for that shit. SJ may look right, but SJ not white.
So I'm gonna
if you
just
get
say
what
this.
I'm saying.
I'm gonna say this.
Everybody, but here's
Jay's
the thing: Tyler would be the last one because everybody would sacrifice himself for Tyler. Tyler would be the last one, and they'd be like, "You did it, babe.
Right,
it's okay." Guts Tyler.
So here's what it is.
Like the opening of Scream, how they thought Drew Barrymore was gonna live, and then
or Jada Pinkett.
Fuck that bitch.
So yeah, here's how it's gonna go. Jay's the first to die.
It's either Jay or Brent. It's either Jay or Brent.
Jay.
No, it's Jay. I'm second.
It's Jay.
Hashtag
Tiger Slays. But it's gonna be Jay. Jay's gonna be the first one to die because Jay is a himbo.
The himbo's really dead.
And Jay is the most out of all of us who are the killers. Jay is the most logical one. He's going to die.
Wait. Boogie got a point. It's gonna be like in Fear Street, the first part where old girl's boyfriend was it, and she took off the mask and she was like,
the second person to die is Shy. For the same reason Jay died.
Damn.
Shy is logical. Shy is Chopper. She's Cos mom. Like, bro, she gotta go.
Shy's con mom. Shy, yeah.
Con mom. You know what I'm saying? So
when I tell you, Shy has everything you are going to do for a convention.
I thought they was kidding when they said
this woman comes with tinfoil.
Yeah, she had like tinfoil.
And it's like you would wonder, why the fuck do you need tinfoil? Why do you have tinfoil?
Just
You'd
in case.
be surprised.
Wait, run that back.
Tinfoil.
So when we went to MTAC, we realized why they call Shy Swiss Army Shy. Because she basically has everything you need for a con. She's got water, she's got fans, she's got napkins, all this, it's everything.
If you get hot, if you get cold,
everything.
If you need a quick if you have a wardrobe malfunction, if you need a certain type of eye thing, makeup, like all of it. And on top of that, Shy gets all the good pictures.
That part.
I thought
and she has all the stuff.
She has the Freddy background.
I thought for all the foil come in.
You never know.
Oh wait, so continue. Who else would go? Because you said Jay, and then you said Shy for the same reason.
Shy, for the same reason. Next to go is me and Kata. Cause you know we're gonna be like, okay, bro. Okay, hold on. We've been running for too long. I need to smoke.
Fuck smoking, nigga. I can't breathe.
We need to smoke some. We need to calm our nerves. We need to smoke some.
Hey, no. Hear me out though.
No. Here's the thing. I would die first, and then it's Boogie, because I don't run. Let's get that out the way first. I'm dying first, and I know I am, because y'all gonna be like, we gotta run, we gotta go. Oh, we running? I'm gonna sit right here and smoke this blunt, wait for this motherfucker to come, because I'm not doing that.
Listen,
I'll die before I run.
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm a nigga at heart. I'm a run.
See?
I'm a
Which is
nigga
why
at
I
heart.
die first.
I'm a nigga. Listen, my knees may be bad. They may be clicking. My back may be hurting.
Listen.
But I'm Usain Bolt
Listen.
on these motherfuckers.
Listen.
Fuck that.
Listen. I
need to
understand
stay
that,
alive.
Boogie. Because listen, my knees may sound like when you flip open the pages of a Yellow Pages phone book, but motherfucker, if I gotta run, I gotta run.
I hate you, Rose.
If I gotta run, I gotta run. I'm sorry. That's like for instinct.
Wait,
for
hold on. Y'all want to hear what Rose knees sound like?
This motherfucker about to pull out a whole damn Yellow Pages book. This man about to pull out a phone book.
Nope.
I'm dead.
For the pull out the phone book. Hit it. That's what I mean.
That ass, my shit be popping, bro. My shit be popping. I don't give a damn. Listen.
No, but this is the way I've heard Rose's knees pop. And that bitch really sound like that.
It do be
It really sound like that. Yo.
Can't be like, damn, are you
Rose, how
okay?
old are you again?
22. I got old lady knees. I got fibromyalgia. That shit fucking hurts.
So you're saying you 22, but you out here like 52, god damn.
Not even
fuck
52, because not even 52.
Them shits are worse than 52.
Them shits is like 97.
Damn.
Oh wow.
But
Just
yeah,
like 97.
definitely. I'm running. I'm hitting it. I'm hitting this bar list.
After Boogie,
I'm over here.
so it goes Keta, then Boogie apparently, but after Boogie, it's probably
Brent.
me.
It's Brent.
Oh damn.
It's Brent.
Yeah.
Hey yo, damn, I made it pretty far in the movie. Gang gang.
Cause Brent. All right, Brent, I love you. But
Damn,
you're a
it's gonna
himbo.
be disrespectful.
You are a himbo, sir. Welcome to the club. We got jacket. You are a big strong boy.
On Thursdays.
Let's play.
Big strong boy. You
strong boy.
himbo.
Dude,
So
I know my limit of my strength.
Hold on, no. Listen. This is why I know Brent gonna die. Because he's gonna pull a Zorro and get lost. He gonna get lost. He gonna stop running. What the fuck?
The fuck everybody at?
What the fuck am
Like
I?
the saying says, I ain't gotta be the fastest. I just can't be last.
Actually, you're Boogie. One thing you don't know about me, I'm an average camper. I like to go camping.
You really finna die.
You really finna die, nigga. You know the
really
terrain.
Finna die. You outdoors? You are outdoorsman too? Oh, you finna die before
You gotta go. You a threat. You are a threat.
You are a threat.
Like I know how to survive.
The last two is gonna be Rose and Tyler.
Hey, I make it to the final two. I'll take that as a dub.
And then as the sun coming up, you see SJ and MG walking out the woods.
It's very rare to work.
On some Ghostface type shit.
Then be like, what happened? Where everybody at? Man, you just don't know.
Hey, hear me out though. So you know how you said you and Keto would die in the movie? Hey, how y'all would die by Freddy? Hear me out and combine both. What I mean is this. Y'all sit down, y'all have a smoke section, y'all think shit good. Keto go to pass the blunt, but Keto turn and it's just Jay's dead ass body posed the fuck up. And y'all are like, oh shit.
Honestly,
no, it's gonna be
it's
gonna be I'm sitting there waiting for him to take it's gonna be hey nigga, you go, ooh, wait.
And she gonna pass that bitch right back to me.
I'm not looking at him, so I'm like, bro, you gonna take this?
I'm like, damn,
nigga dead. Ooh, wait a motherfucker. Okay, no.
She gonna be Boogie. Boogie is a dead nigga next to me. It's a dead J next to me. It's a dead nigga next.
but he's dead. He's dead, Boogie. He's dead, Boogie. He's dead.
I'm gonna be like, listen,
what
I'm
the
gonna
fuck
be
are
like
you
this.
talking about, nigga? The nigga's dead.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look over. Damn. Let me hit
You know,
this blunt,
fuck
though.
your shit
Bro,
up.
what am I doing to these
They
people?
don't fuck your shit up, bro.
Like the thing is, we would not stop smoking.
That nigga dead as shit. Bro,
What's
he
crazy
dead as
is
shit.
why do I feel like Cat would be like, damn, that's crazy. Your bald ass really got killed like that. All right, let me hit this
Damn,
real
he
quick.
dead. I'm gonna be like, bro.
Damn, ball
It's gonna
nigga
be
got
like, bro.
killed.
It's gonna be like, damn, that nigga really dead as hell, bro.
That part, ball
God
nigga
damn,
got
hold
killed.
on,
God damn.
wait a minute. Hold on, let me make sure. Damn, that nigga dead. That nigga dead, bro.
Jay,
Hey,
we look for
hey,
you. We
Kelly,
saw
check his pulse. Boogie, shut the fuck up.
What? Boogie, the nigga is bloody. How
The
the fuck?
nigga is bloody. The nigga is dead. He is
He's
dead.
dead.
He is
What
dead.
pulse do I need to
Dead.
take, you dumb fuck?
Somebody,
And then, no,
Snake.
No,
wait,
no,
Snake.
no. And you,
no,
no.
no,
And you
this
know
is
what
gonna
Boogie's
happen.
next line will be after that? You know what the fuck Boogie would do after that? You ain't gotta yell at me, bro. Get the fuck away from me.
First of all, you ain't
Yo,
gotta yell at
I don't
me.
want to smoke with you
No,
no
fuck
more.
that.
And
It's
that's
gonna
how
be
we
like-
would die, because we was split up because he said stupid shit and I walked away from his ass.
And then next
Get
thing you
the
know,
fuck
kind of
out.
like, wait, Boogie, come back. Where you, Boogie, Boogie, Boogie.
You got
Hey,
the
hear me
blood.
out though.
Fuck you.
I got a question. I got another question.
What's up?
So we talked about how if we were in a group, who would die, who would more likely be the killers. Out of all four of us here currently, if each of us were a horror movie character, who would we specifically be and why?
I'm Candyman.
I ain't gotta worry about somebody
Okay.
your ass. Fuck no.
I'm not even finna answer that
man.
question.
Candyman.
We know you. We know you
Boogie
I'm not
chainsaw.
finna answer
But
We
that
know you
question.
chainsaw. We know
I'm
you
not
chainsaw.
finna
It's
fucking
okay.
answer that question.
Dude, we know. You don't count no more.
Nah, you ain't seen my drafts.
That's your shotgun. Fuck defense.
You ain't seen my TikTok drafts, bro.
Bro. When you sent it to me, I was just waking up when I saw it.
No. My TikTok drafts.
Uh-huh.
I ain't show you the video I sent Kat and Jake.
Dude, I need to
Hold
go
on,
to
let
sleep
me
tonight.
send it to you real quick.
I need to sleep tonight. I ain't gonna see.
No, you good.
Listen, that shit gonna hit you like
Nigga, you good?
I'm not gonna lie. There's only maybe one horror movie character or horror movie killer that I feel like I could pull off. And she gets to, oh shit. I don't know. I send a video. Hold up. Let me go watch this shit before I finish my thought.
Yeah, please watch. If you just received a video from me, go watch it. That's one of my drafts of Bubba.
You good, bro?
is that the chop joke?
Yup.
Oh, that one was good. I liked it, that one.
Hey, you like you were out of breath a little bit too, bro.
I wasn't out
That's
of
the
breath.
point.
No, I'm talking about real life. Out of breath.
No, I wasn't out of breath.
Because
Because I
that's why I
was.
say you can chop some more.
That
man.
mask. I get you, Buggy. But there's one horror character I feel like I could pull off very well because of how methodical and stuff they are. Hear me out.
I said just.
Wait, my bad. Hold up, because there's stuff in the background that's happening. Hear me out. The lady from Ma, with how methodical she is and how much shit she knows, I would be that bitch. I would be that
You dare
bitch.
say the lady. That is Octavia motherfucking Spencer.
I couldn't
You put
remember
Oscar.
her
respect on that
Oscar
beautiful
winner.
woman's name.
I could not
Oscar
remember
winner.
her character name. I know that's Octavia
Mom.
Spencer.
I don't remember that fucking name.
Yeah.
No, that bitch is Mom or
Yeah.
Octavia.
But listen, I would be Ma because I know way too much shit. I knew way too much shit about a whole bunch of different things. And here's the thing, y'all would, damn.
So, okay. All right. To be very unbiased and impart, you know what I'm saying? Unbiased.
Yeah.
Because yes, I would love to be Leatherface. Because I am Leatherface. I am.
All right, you are Bubba. You're Bubba Kenny.
But to choose another character, Jigsaw.
I can see that.
I could see that Jigsaw with it.
Yeah, very
Couple of
methodical.
people.
And
Because
logical.
if you've seen any of my writing, you know.
Wait, Boogie,
Jigsaw
hear me
work.
out. Hear me out. Hear me out. And I would be one of the disciples.
Yep.
C translation.
You and
Gang.
you Keta and Tyler.
Gang, gang.
Okay, hear me
I
out.
was
Hear me
deep
out.
on
Hear me
this
out.
shit.
And my horror fans is gonna understand this. I'm going to be another one, Scarlet Witch, because you can't tell me that Doctor Strange that we just watched was not a fucking horror movie.
It was.
I ain't seen it yet though.
Yeah.
They
It's
just
on
put that
Disney
whole on
Plus.
Disney Plus now. Probably gonna watch that shit. Probably gonna watch it Saturday. We have movie days.
Silly
Me and
string.
Bib have movie days. So,
Silly string.
Wait.
Shut up, bitch. I got my shit on.
Stretch Armstrong. I said that once and
Oh,
I
yeah.
made y'all laugh and I didn't understand it, but I will soon. Wait a minute. Hear me out though. I know this technically isn't a horror movie, and I know not everybody here has seen season 4 of Stranger Things. Slight spoilers for the next 15 seconds. Fucking Vecna? Holy shit. Now
What about
that is
you?
a horror character I wish I could pull off. Or a horror
about
element
you,
I wish I could pull off.
What about you, Brent?
What
Mean.
character would what horror villain would you describe yourself as realistically being?
I got to say Jason because
Just
Damn,
a
I'm
buff
a-
ass nigga in a mask going around murking people?
basically like I'm a buff nigga. I don't Boogie see me in
I know
mask. I
Jake.
love
I know
Jason
Jake. I
in a
know
mask all
Jason.
the time.
Disclaimer: I
And all
know
that-
Jason just isn't a buff ass nigga in a mask, y'all.
So-
I don't dick rap.
so-
Actually,
so wait.
fact, I can't swim at all. I don't like going to water at all.
That man
shit.
gonna die and come back as the
But
in
no,
real life.
listen. So basically, what you're saying is you would be
I know another one I'd be.
a big buff, psycho killer with the brain of an 8-year-old. Because canonically, he does have the brain of an 8-year-old.
Yeah, I forgot about that small detail.
Jason,
I really did.
Well, for
Jason.
me,
Yeah, no, I'm fucking with you, Brent.
You about right, though.
I'm gonna be the tethered people. Another one I would.
Fuck Jordan. No, wait, hold up before you continue. Not fuck Jordan Peele in that way, like I hate him, but low key fuck Jordan Peele in that one composer for making I Got Five more than scary. Because now y'all give a nigga whiplash anytime I
So-
hear the first
Yo.
couple of beats.
Yo, but people don't realize he made Say My Name by Destiny's Child scary too. With Candyman.
He
Really
did.
did.
He did.
He did.
Homie
Y'all gotta
taking
stop.
iconic black songs and making them shits creepy. And I don't appreciate it.
I appreciate it as a horror fan. I appreciate it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I
If
do.
you can do
But I
that,
don't appreciate it.
So here's my.
I'm not
if
gonna
you can
lie.
do it-
I might just fuck around and put a red jumpsuit on my cosplaying wish list.
So I'm gonna be
Be
real
a
with you.
tethered me.
Being real.
Look,
Captain Spaulding.
I'd be baby.
Yeah.
No, I would.
Agree.
No, you be Otis.
Yeah, I would. I would be Otis.
Mm-hmm. Tyler would be baby.
Oh my God, I'm Otis.
You're Otis.
I'm
Ain't
either
nobody
Otis or
coming
Mama.
to see you, Otis.
So much. Anybody
That's
come
what
see
I'm
you,
saying.
Otis?
Oh my God.
Actually, everybody comes to see
Queen,
Otis.
the City of Temptations.
They're here to see the three
Wait, they
glorious
coming to
ninjas.
see me.
They come see me.
I'm gonna come and see you.
Wait.
Come
My
see
other
that brother.
favorite quote from that movie. I didn't get fired. I quit.
I quit.
Nigga.
Didn't get fired.
got fired.
Shout out, hear me out though. Shout out to the homie Boogie for putting me on this nightmare fuel of a movie that he told me don't you fucking watch that shit,
Or be
Rose.
on that shit.
But with how methodical, evil, and unsuspecting that bitch was, I would be the bitch from Audition. Cross me one wrong way, that's your ass.
That part.
Don't do women
For
wrong.
those who know, the things
Hell
that I have
have no
Listen,
told them
fury like
hell
a
in my
have
woman's
no-
life,
scorn.
I will
Hell
do
have no fury
audition.
like a woman's scorn, boy. I
Zero.
tell you.
Exactly.
Watch that movie. Hey,
Fair
you know-
warning though, that can be an extremely triggering movie, dealing with
It
the
can.
topics and stuff that she does,
can.
and that is discussed in that movie. So please, viewer discretion is advised. Viewer discretion is advised, honestly, for most Asian-based horror movies because they seem to be
Very
on
much.
another fucking level, and I don't know why.
Especially Japanese horror.
Ooh,
Dude.
Motherfucker, I was not fucking with the Onryo. Goddamn Gret, Juwan, hell.
Ringu.
Let's say this: if you got a
Fuck that
weak
shit.
heart, a weak bladder, don't watch it.
Not a
Because
weak
Pretty
some
much.
go
Or
ahead.
if you are squeamish, don't watch it.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
Also, if you're
You gonna get
photosensitive as
nightmares.
well.
Don't watch it.
Please don't.
Excuse me.
You got a tendency to fight in your sleep. Don't watch it.
Oh, definitely don't do that.
Yeah.
You fuck around and kick a hole into something.
No, you're gonna
Kick
still
you-
a
gonna
mud
kick
hole
you-
your partner
no,
didn't
you're gonna
realize
kick
it.
your partner right in the ass. Just right in the asshole.
Or punch the square in the face.
Listen, I know I sleep well because the way I used to cuddle with stuffed animals when I was a kid, and then somehow I wake up and that bitch be outside the door and down the staircase. Used to be yeeting them bitches in my sleep.
The fuck away from me.
Yeeting them bitches in my sleep. Hell no.
Bro, you did a
Listen,
drop
all
back
I'm saying
pass.
is y'all are showing that y'all are younger siblings.
I was the
this-
youngest
how I
of
sleep
three.
is showing that I'm an older sibling. I stay in one spot and I might turn over.
Yeah.
I'm just now becoming a wild sleeper.
I am the youngest of three.
And
I
I'm
had to
23.
lock my door to have peace.
But the funny part is, the only reason I'm a wild sleeper is because if I don't feel you touching me, I'm gonna move my body until I'm touching you. And if you keep moving away, I'm gonna end up.
That is. I found that out to be true.
I have a stuffed animal for that specific
I like.
reason.
I roll. Here come Cap.
I
roll
need
again.
contact. I need some.
I roll it. I roll the
But
other way.
again,
That let Keta
the
know,
older
like, hey,
sibling
yo, I'm
in
not
me.
finna
That's
wake
the
up.
older sibling in me because I slept with so many children in my bed. I have to touch you to make sure that you're still there. Because if you're not, I'm waking up. And I'm looking. I'm like, you good? Okay. And then I put my
You
hand
good?
over it.
Keta asking one of the kids, you good? Little homie in the corner. I'm fine. Okay, cool.
Okay. As long as you can answer me back.
As long as you can answer me.
Or do this.
Go ahead. Sleep, nigga.
People ask me, hey, yo, you sleepy, you awake? I just put my hand in the air and be like, hey,
Bro,
I'm waving this
hold
bitch.
on.
No,
First
you
of
know
all,
I'm sleeping.
I don't
I'm
give.
gonna
You know what?
snore.
He can kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck if you watching tonight. No, I'm gonna say that fact for sure.
Now I would say that fact for sure.
Why do
Hey,
I feel like
hey,
I
Boogie.
knew exactly
Look at
who
me
would
in
have
Birmingham. Over there.
On the hell, Jesus. Don't it, Burma? Oh my God. This nigga brought back some memories with that.
You gave that man war flashbacks, Brent. Say
No,
sorry.
not
But,
horror. Talk about me knocked out
ladies
sleep
and gentlemen, boys and
downstairs.
girls, children of all ages, we would like to thank you for joining us tonight here for the Contract Kill. I have been your host, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, Hitman Boogie. And thanks to my guest and my co-host, Baby Kids, D-Real Brett, and of course, one of the resident babies, my little sis Rose, for coming through
Yeah.
and enjoying the festivities. This week there will not be any all kinds of gay shit.
Yes, there will be no all kinds of gay shit this week.
all
I
kinds of gay shit.
apologize. I have some personal things going on. I ain't even gonna
It's
do
your
that. My fucking anniversary is this weekend.
Keta
And
gonna be
I'm about to
taking
work
it for they
and
special
pride
peoples.
and get my shit broken.
Keta finna get some dick. Anyway,
No.
Listen,
Get about
Or
it.
some cool. Or some cool. We don't know.
I'm finna get both.
Yeah, both.
Well, no.
Finna get
No, I'm not getting
Dick.
that because babes, remembering that he's not pregnant.
Hey, to remember to sweat.
But I'm finna get some dick.
go get
Oh,
the
I'm
dick.
finna get some dick.
Anywho,
Shit. The way that I'm looking right now, shit, I'm trying to, yeah.
Send me pictures. Anyways,
What?
yeah, we thank you coming through. Check out check out Three Blurred Niggas podcast on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? Next week. Also check out the Drip House podcast. You know, until next time. Until